Good evening, one and all, and welcome to yet another episode of Aries Kids Career Design Program with Sir Sohan Roy. Myself, Elizabeth, a commando from Aries Group, and it's an honor to have a visionary like Sohan Sir with us today. And kids, today's session will be about 5 year planning. Grab this golden opportunity to interact, learn, and engage with a visionary leader like Sohan Sir. So, without any further delay, over to you, sir.
Hi, good evening to all. Today, how many persons attending?
Sir, 28.
28. So, I got a list of regularly attending students. How many are there? 15?
Yes, sir. 15, sir.
Okay, so there's a special prize for all these 15. They all will get rupees 2500 as a special gift, okay, for keeping 100% attendance.
It's great, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, all right. So, can you brief something about the last session for 2 minutes? Someone, please.
Class we discussed about the 10 main steps to become an FSM commando.
Yeah.
The main parameter to become an FSM commando was time management, then it was health management, then karma, happiness, target management plans, etc. We discussed about all 10 of these in the last last meeting,
Okay.
and you also gave us an assignment to do.
Okay. So, what you have done the last 1 month with the assignment? What changes happened in your life in the last 1 month? What additionally you have implemented in your life?
I have implemented time management a bit more efficiently in my life.
Yeah. Anyone else want to talk about what you had done last month?
Sir, for the family planning assignment, I made a plan for my family. The goal was so that we could bond together much more.
Yeah.
So, on evenings, that is when my parents were free, we would sit for 15 minutes and talk about our day. I mean, we did that already, but we didn't do it consistently. This time, I made sure we all sat together. Second, every Friday night or evening, we would watch a movie together. If possible, we went to the theater. Otherwise,
Yeah.
we saw it we saw it at home itself. And a new park opened outside our house. So to improve our fitness as well, I used to force my parents to go out with me for walks or jogging or badminton.
Do you feel like you get more quality time with your parents and they spend more time with you?
Yes, indeed.
Are you happy with that one?
Yes, I'm very happy.
Yeah, that means your goal is achieved, right? Happiness was your goal, right?
Yes, sir.
And what are the sub products? You got happiness. Other than that, what happened?
Physical
With that
fitness
bonding, what exactly happened in the family?
bonding, as in I got to know more about my parents, much more than I already know. That is,
More activities were happened in your family, right?
yes,
Yeah.
in fitness also improved
Okay.
because we went to the
So,
park.
is was there any fitness session together? How many fitness session together?
So every day at evening, me and my brothers and my the whole family goes to there's a free ground in front of my
Okay.
house. So we
Okay.
all gather together and play various sports like badminton, basketball, all kinds of those group sport games.
Okay.
And then also occasionally we run and cycle and most of those. It's all focused on fitness. And
Did you make sure that you were sitting at the end of the session?
really, it'll be drenched in sweat.
Yeah, very good, very good. So that should be your goal. End of the session, your body should be sweating. That is the best way you can cleanse your body actually.
Yes, sir.
Your internal impurities, everything actually, when you sweat, it comes out.
Yes,
That is
sir.
the best way of maintaining your body. Okay, that's why, because even if you walk and if you don't sweat, it is not good. You need to have the sweat. That's the way. That's why when you walk or something, if you don't sweat every day, you need to go and play something and make sure you are sweating. Okay. Okay. Today our subject is 5 year planning. Okay. Say, normally at your age, no one have this 5 year planning, but as an efficient commando. That makes a difference. Because your daily, weekly, monthly plan, everything is actually, when you integrate, it comes to your 5-year plan. But you are going for a reverse process. First, we will set the 5-year plan. Then we will divide it into annual, then monthly, then weekly, and other things. Did anyone do that one? Because last month we just discussed casually about 5-year plan. See, today I sent a poster. How much you can travel in 5 years. If you are walking, if you are using cycling, if you are on a cycle or a car, or by flight or by spacecraft, how much you can travel. Did anyone go through that poster?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
What
sir.
you understood? Yeah, what do you
Yes,
understood
sir.
from it? What do you understood from it? Can anyone talk? That picture was trying to say something, no? What did you understand from it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, you can talk.
What I understood was the better option you choose, the better route you choose in life, you can travel more in life.
Yeah,
Example, when you walked, only 73,000 kilometer was possible. But when I chose a better route like a flight, you could have gone 13,140,000.
yeah. See, the first few options, it was designed for 8 hours. But the last one is the spacecraft, it is for 24 hours, because once you are in the spacecraft, there is no look back, because it is keep on traveling 24 hours. There is no stoppage, right? Because already the speed is more and the time is more, and you will reach a lot. But the question is, will you choose that option in your life? If you get all these options, will you choose that one? You can keep on traveling for 5 years. Will you choose it? Just
No.
for few days or few weeks, okay. If you get an option, you will choose it. No one will choose it for 5 years, keep on traveling. Unless you are a crazy astronaut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the life there is different. You will miss so many things. But in our real life also, this is like this. If you are going after certain things, okay, for you are just going after money, keep on working 24 hours, something, you miss lot of other things. But same way, if you redesign everything using all these parameters, like cycling, now when you are walking, what is the advantage? Many things. While you are walking, you can meet people, you can talk. There are so many advantages while walking. While cycling also, you have certain other advantage. You can cover more distance, and you are getting exercise also. But you may feel a little bit lonely. And by if you are driving by car, you can cover a lot of extra distance. But there are certain limitations also while traveling the car. So there are good and bad things about everything. But when you design something, you need to take elements from different things. So your 5-year plan also, when you do it, you need to cover so many different aspects. You need to design it accordingly. The time is fixed for everyone. Okay, for you have 24 hours, I have 24 hours. Your 5-year and my 5-year is all same. But thing is, what it makes the difference is the way we design it. If you don't have a proper 5-year plan, you will not reach the distance of a flight, or reach the distance that covers by the spacecraft or by the car. Always, normally, a person without proper design, it is like a journey. You are just keep on walking. But when you design it properly, you know that in 5 years you need to travel 50,000 kilometers. If you design it accordingly, then you know that by walking you cannot reach there. You need an extra tool. Then you will think about maybe certain area you need to have fly, certain area you need to have the car. According to your specification, you know that this time I need to use the flight, this time you need to take a car, this time you need to take a cycle, like that. You need to design everything. So first of all, how to set the targets. So FSM says that 1:1:1, one for your body, one for your karma, one for your mind. First of all, we are going to see what you can do with the time allotted for the body. If you have 8 hours for your body in 5 years, how many hours you have? Around 14,600 hours you have, right? You just imagine, out of this 14,600 hours, it is just like 1 hour is $1 or 1 rupee, whatever currency you are thinking about it. You just imagine you have that much currency. how wisely you are going to use it. So in the 8 hours, 6 hours anyway you need to sleep, right? Just imagine the remaining 2 hours you got. Yeah, every day you have 2 hours remaining. This 2 hours in the entire 5 years, how many hours it is coming? Can you count 365 into 2 into 5? How much it is coming? 3,650, right?
Yes.
Okay. You have 3,650 rupees or dollar with you. How you are going to spend that money wisely for your body for the next 5 years? Just imagine in 5 years you want to become a karate master with a black belt. If you have a black belt, you can become an instructor also, right? You are starting the journey today. Normally, to get a black belt, what you need to do is every week you need to spend 2 hours for the training, and two hours you need to practice. Normally, that is the thumb rule. That means how much time you need to spend to get a black belt from your 3,650? Only 1,000 hours you need to spend. Still, you have 2,650 hours. In the FSM, if you mark that 1,000 hours I am going to spend for karate or gym or judo, or that is for the your body. The advantage is you are going to be a certified master in that field. That can bring you additional revenue. It will make sure that your body, that the fitness is perfect, your confidence level is very high. Because just imagine, if you are a black belt holder, the confidence level what you got today is totally different. So if you start the journey, if you make it in your 5-year calendar that I will be a black belt holder at the end of 5 years, I will allot 4 hours every week for karate, 2 hours for training and 2 hours for practice. And naturally, if you put it and if you start practicing it, you 100% sure that you will be a black belt holder. So one job is fixed for your 5-year plan in the body, under body, right? Now you have 2,650 hours remaining. What else you will do with the remaining 2,650? What all things you can do? For example, one of the games, you can focus on one of the games. Every week, maybe 2 times or 3 times you can go for. It can be shuttle, it can be football, it can be cricket, whatever thing. The only thing is you need to spend that much time with your family or with your friends, and you need to set basically. Because when you are going for the karate or kung fu or whatever it is, naturally you will be sweating your body. Here also, at that time you are spending time for your body. You are sweating, and but same time you are learning a game also. You are enjoying it. Maybe out of 10, one student may take it as a profession also in something, some industry related to that one. That's why we told you to start with, to get into that slot. First of all, you try to learn the rules of around 25 different sports and its industry. There are so many videos available in the YouTube about the rules. Several games which are very close to the industry also. If you are working in any industry and if you are a very good golf player, you have very good advantage. I am 100% sure that the management will take you to the higher level shortly, because in all the industries, top level management, they always close to the game golf, and they need good golf players also there. So always the people who know how to play golf will have an advantage in any industry, especially in the marketing side. So you can choose certain games like that, so that it will give self-satisfaction and it will add something for your career design also. See, this process is basically to have a proper career design ladder. Because you have a ladder, the steps, each step decides how to reach on the top. So you need to place the steps accordingly to your interest, your comfort level. Just imagine you are putting the gap between the steps as huge, it will not be comfortable. So you need to design it accordingly so that it is comfortable, but make sure that it is going up. So like that, you need to choose the sports which is more comfortable to you, which is very close to you. But only thing is you need to spare. For example, you have 2,650 hours remaining. Out of that 1,000 hours, if you are very close to some sports, you are going to spend for that one. So God knows, maybe 10% or 20% people can choose it as a profession. You are not going to be a player, but the related industry you can join. That is one aspect. Now, in your life, you need to learn swimming. But unfortunately, in our syllabus, it is not mandatory. So, most of the people don't know swimming. They are afraid of the water. They keep away from the water. Two-thirds of the world is covered by sea, and water. But unfortunately, people are scared of water just for one reason: you don't know swimming. So what is the solution? Learn swimming. How much time you require for to learn swimming? A couple of days you can learn the fundamentals. You can start loving water if you keep on doing it. So in weekly, if you spend say 1 hour for swimming, it's not a big deal at all. You are just taking a little bit money available from your pocket. From your remaining 1650 hours, you are taking few hours, maybe 500 hours per year you are taking. So it gives your physical fitness, it is contributing it. You are learning a skill and so many other things you can do with that one. So like that, you make a plan so that this 8 hours allotted for the body is well designed. It is not a big deal. If you think yourself for 10-15 minutes, you can note down all this allotted time for this 14,600 hours what is allotted for the body. You can easily fill because it's already the 6 hours sleep, it is already there. The remaining you need to cover this 2 hours per day. It is not a big deal, but very beautifully you can design according to your interest, because every student sitting here are got different interest. So what are your dreams, what are your interests, you just note down, or you can ask ChatGPT also, just guide me, I want to spend this much time for my body, just guide me what all things I can do with this one so that I can make it more interesting. Our final goal is we need to get happiness also, but same time it should contribute to the fitness. Fitness basically says that it is basically the exercise, and it should make your body better and better every day. So another thing what you can do is a breathing exercise, because the body requires oxygen. So unfortunately, most of the people, if you analyze the lung capacity, they are not utilizing properly. So if you have the proper breathing ability, your functions of all the organs will be different, the efficiency will be better, and also even people with better breathing habits, they live longer. So maybe you can extend your lifespan by 10% if you have proper breathing habit. So you can start practicing that one, because and you can keep some time to make sure that you don't abuse your body and you don't let others abuse your body, because it is something just like a social commitment. Just like you are keeping away from bad habits like drinking cola, Pepsi and other things, what you having junk foods, smoking, drinking, all these bad habits you are not going to do, and at the same time you are propagating something so that you will not allow few of your friends to get into that one, or you are just bringing few people away from that one. It is a social commitment what you are doing, and it is something related to the body, and you can take that time allotted for your body. That also you can do. It is up to you. When you design all these things, you can spare maybe every day 10 minutes for that one, to focus on that one. You can make contents related to anti-smoking, anti-drugs and other things. You can make a content. So you can allot certain time for that also. So that is we have designed. Once you have the 5-year plan, you can put it into the annual, how much, monthly, how much, weekly, how much. Very simply, you can put it. You can make a chart accordingly. Okay, the initial thing is 5-year, then annual, then weekly, and 3 columns are there. One is for the body, mind, and the karma. Now, next is the 8 hours for your karma. As a student, what is your karma? You need to learn, you need to study, you need to, what is your goal? You need to achieve something. So, you need to set a, first thing is you need to have an aim, basically. You need to write on the top is, okay, my aim is to have a very good body without any health issues, or I will keep my body well fit without to live without medicines or something. So it is up to you to write that aim statement actually. So that is for the body. Now the next is for your karma, that is your studies. What you can write an aim. Okay, I want to do a proper career design for myself, so that I can get into the best professional course or something, or I will mold myself as a real professional to get some job slot. You can be an entrepreneur also, but from that I will get job satisfaction. So it is basically for the career design. So you can say that next 5 year is for my proper career design. You can also mention that maybe I will use FSM as a tool to have my career design. So now, how to do the career design? Career design got so many parameters. We already discussed so many things. What all things you need to do? First of all, now you are all students. You need to just like under body, you kept time for the sleep. You need to have fixed time for your studies, because you are following a school current academic system. You have syllabus for that one. You have exams for that one. You need to study it. But how to save time from that one? Because most of the students after the school time, they are going for tuition these days. It is a waste of time basically. So what we suggest is, now the Reliance has come up with a tool called MBIBE. Even we have taken a few licenses. We are trying to use one license for our students also in future. We haven't opened the license. Next academic year, we will open the license. So what happens is, whatever you are learning today in the school, all these syllabus, the Reliance content is covering, but for that then you need very little time. The contents are created in a 3D visual format, so that you can understand everything fast. You don't need a teacher at all. It is a supplementary stuff giving for your current academics, so that you don't need to go to the tuition teacher again. It is 10 times better than what the way you are learning from the school. That's the way it is explaining everything with visual media support. So this tool we will give, so that you will save at least 1 hour every day from your current academic system. That means the 8 hours when you are keeping for the academics, you can cut down to maximum 6 hours for your current academic system, to have another 2 hours to spare for your career design. That we will use for all these FSM based training sessions and other things, so that you will be industrial focused. So many things we can do. The 2 hours what you are going to save from the current way of education system, or at least 1 hour you can save. That is enough. What we expect to inject in you through using FSM is only 1 hour. 1 hour is enough for your soft skill development, for your to mold you as a real industrial profession. So that is also done. Now the last one, the 8 hours for the mind. The 5 year plan, very clearly you need to mark, because 80% or 90% of your happiness should come from this 8 hours designed for the mind. That is what most of the children fail. There are several things which will help you in your whole life, which will add more confidence for you, which will bring more happiness for you, but which you cannot learn in a single day. Today we will discuss at least 5 things which you can mark it in your diary, just like what we have marked for the body actually. We have already discussed that you need to learn 25 dishes, how to cook yourself. Because wherever in the world you go, you need to survive, and you need to have food. And easiest way people do is, they just go to the hotel and buy the food and solve the issue. Try to understand that there is no food in the world as good as the food what you are preparing. And if you can make that food according to the taste what you are enjoying in the childhood, that is the best way your mind, you get the 100% satisfaction. Because you are basically, your body metabolism, your genetic coding, everything is designed based on the your mother's milk and your mother's food basically. So you need to spend time with your mother in the kitchen, and make sure that you learn 25 dishes. Whether you are a boy or a girl, you need to have food, right? So this is something, is the responsibility of the mothers. We already discussed, and I hope that at least few of you have learned it, but take it very seriously. Make sure that in the next 5 years, You regularly practice it, you spend some time, you allot some time for in the kitchen, so that you can, because cooking you can learn, but if you don't practice it, you cannot become an expert. So you prove yourself that you are an expert cook at the end of the 5th year, and wherever you go, you will enjoy cooking, you will enjoy your food. Okay, so you don't need to go to the hotel or something. You can cook anything what you wish to do it, anytime you can cook it. We don't wait for the fast food suppliers, because you should understand, once you, as a commander, you should understand that it is very easy to give order in the fast food shop, but the moment you consume something, you are killing yourself, you are abusing your body, because the oil what they are using, what the stuff they, or everything what they are using to prepare it is not good for you. They put taste enhancing material as part of their business promotion, and every taste enhancer is something going to affect your kidney or your liver. That's why every day more and more patients are created. Make sure that you don't abuse your body, you are not going to be the next victim. So you need to do the career design, your this time design accordingly in the 5-year plan. For one thing, we have identified that you need to spend some time for the cooking. What else you can do with the remaining thing? You make sure that you will do 25 things with this 8 hours. What else you can do? You can develop your reading habit, writing habit. Today, if you start learning a music instrument, or whatever it is, you are spending some time for an art, basically. In 5 years, you will become a master. Today, if you are start learning violin, in 5 years, you are a master in that one. You, wherever you go, you can perform. You will get mind relaxation. People will love you. Maybe you can make private performance. And it is not a big deal to become a master. If you start today on a normal practice, in 5 years, just like you are learning karate, you can become a master. Only 1000 hours you need to spend for that also, and you have time for that one, because you have enough time, not 3650, you have 14600 hours available for this process. So from that, just take 1000 hours for learning and mastering a music instrument or something like that, any art form. What else you can learn from this one? According to your talent and passion, first of all, you need to identify what is your talent, what is your passion, which will bring you happiness. Every student sitting here, you got different talent, different passion. Unfortunately, our curriculum says that all of you should learn the same syllabus. Not like that. You should come out of that one. You should understand that I am a different person. I should have my own curriculum. My academic system will ask only about what I need to learn in the school. Forget it. That is coming under our the other 8 hours. But the 8 hours allotted for me, for my mind, that is with me. It is my responsibility to design, to have a syllabus for my own. It will take you to some place where I will get real happiness. So you can write down, okay, every day. For example, in your time, okay, in the 8 hours allotted, you can say that half an hour it is for the time for my loved ones. I will call my friend. Okay, I will call my 5 friends, 5 relatives, like that. You can make it, okay, once in a week or once in a month, whatever it is. You can once you fix it in the 5-year plan, you put it into annual plans, monthly plan, weekly plan, daily plan. For example, parents, you are away, you need to contact your parents on a daily basis. But a few friends, you don't need to call every day. You can put it in the weekly target. Certain relatives, you don't need to call them every week. Maybe once in a month you can call them. So like that, you can split it and make sure that for the communication purpose, you have allotted this much space. Another thing is, okay, we already discussed about the finance management. You have everything. If you don't have the proper finance management, your happiness will be gone. So you need to have a monthly budget. You need to plan everything. You need to spend accordingly. As a student also, with your pocket money, you need to survey, right? So for that also, you need to have a monthly plan. And we already learned about earn and learn. So you need to spend some time to earn it and to spend it. You will get happiness out of that one. main goal is you should get happiness. So the aim of the this 8 hours when you write for your mind, on the top first one is aim. Aim is I need to get happiness. I need to generate happiness out of these 8 hours. So like that, I can just give you certain targets you can learn actually. One is very useful for the industry. We already discussed one of the additional languages you need to learn. So as it is a part of your career design, because maybe some of you will be going abroad or you will be dealing with Russian clients. Some will be, according to your profession, you will be more keen for Japanese. So one of the foreign language you need to learn. If you start today learning yourself, there are so many AI tools available. Within 5 years, you will be a master in that field. Normally, to learn and master in a language, you need to spend only 1000 hours. So you set it as a target, I will learn one language or two language. So just like you became a master in your music instrument or an art form, you will be a master in a particular field. Just imagine you go to any industry with an additional language. If you choose the right company in that particular country, you will be the first choice for that company to be absorbed. So unfortunately, it is not written in our academic curriculum to have this particular language learning. It is just as an optional, but in FSM you make it as mandatory that you will learn one additional language. Okay. Then the AI specialization, because you need to make sure that, because in our syllabus it is not there. I will spend every day half an hour for AI upgradation, different AI apps. What is happening? Because in AI every week something is new is coming. So you need to upgrade yourself. You need to know that how it can be used for your career design. So half an hour you allot for the AI also. So in your 5-year plan, you know that the total time allotment is this much is for the AI. Every day half an hour you can say that, okay, weekly I will spend 3 hours or 4 hours I will spend for AI learning and other things. So on the weekend you can go somewhere and you can learn it. That is an option. But first of all, you put it in the 5-year plan that I will spend 1000 hours for AI. So this the 1000 hours you can divide it into annual and monthly and weekly according to your choice. The main purpose, the happiness will be coming only if certain your character deficiencies you correct. Unless you fail to correct these character deficiencies, for example, you are always skeptic about something, you don't have the confidence, certain elements are there, no one can make you happy. So first of all, what you need to do is at 100 parameters, you put your marks, you already done it. Actually, you take it very seriously. You should understand what is that process for. Our goal is to make yourself happy. Unless you correct these things, you can never make yourself happy, because when you are trying to make yourself happy, others are not getting happy because of your character deficiency. Others get frustrated and they will say something against you. You will be upset. So first of all, the gap between you and your friends or your relatives, your family, you need to rectify actually. So only possibility is you need to do the character deficiency checklist yourself and let it be done by another team. Then you do the gap analysis, you correct it. There is no other option for that one. Otherwise, you can never identify the problems. So our goal is, you are going to start a journey today. You have 5 years in front of you. You have 100 character deficiency parameters. Maybe major problems are only 10 or 15. Okay. You will say that for the character deficiency correction, I will spend 1000 hours. We have 14,600 hours available. From that 1000 hours I will spend for character corrections. Then this out of 1000 hours, 500 hours you will allot for the major 10 or 15 issues highlighted in the gap analysis. The main problems, wherever you did not find out the problem but your friends identified these are the problems, that you circle and you need to start focusing how to correct it. Even you can start asking ChatGPT, I have this problem, how can I correct it? Then it will give you some guideline. Or if you have a mentor, you can ask the mentor, these deficiencies, how can I correct? They will guide it. Otherwise, you can ask, send me a message, I will guide you. But your parents are the best, because the parents know what are your limitations, what is your character, they can easily guide you. Okay, whatever it is, you need to correct it so that next assessment when it comes, you will get a better score. Our goal is in 5 years, what you are getting the score today, it should be much, much, much improved at the end of the 5 years, so that people will say that you have completely changed, you are a transformed person. Then only you will become a real commando. Okay, so for character deficiency, you easily can spend 1000 hours, you can spend. So this 14,600 hours, you brilliantly divide it into 25 or 50, whatever activities, so that every activity when you do it, it brings you happiness. Another thing is the leadership quality, what you can develop. Leadership quality, we already discussed. Best thing is you do events yourself, or you become a cricket team captain, or you can become class leader, or you are school leader, like that. You should represent a group, you should guide them, you should motivate them, you should have a better communication skill. There are so many parameters required to become a good leader. So for that also, you can say that for leadership development, I will spend this much time. So you need to plan accordingly. You need to continuously do events and other things. When you do many events, naturally you may become a good event manager also. It is a profession also, basically. Wherever you go, even in Aries, we have an event management team. We need good people with good leadership skill and good event management skill also. Then 1000 hours I will allot for content creation and content development, or content of research, or whatever it is. See, your educational content, for example, in the school, you are going to, for a Newton's law, you are learning, you are creating a content out of that one. Maybe you can use ChatGPT, but you are putting some effort to create some content out of that, and you are doing the proofreading, you are finalizing. Unknowingly, you will understand everything about that subject, and you are going to have a content of your own. You have a promotional page, you can post it in your page, it can create revenue. There are so many advantages from that one. You become popular. When you have a million followers, your confidence level goes up. So something related to content creation, you allot 500 hours or 1000 hours. So next month we have only one assignment, nothing else. Make a 5-year plan chart. You can ask any doubt, you can ask now. Make a 5-year plan, divide it into three, your body, mind, and karma. Then 5-year plan, first of all, write one line for the aim. What is the aim? The aim statement, okay. Then you can put 10 or 15 or 25, whatever it is, targets for the 5-year. Then divide it into your annually how much time you are going to allot, monthly how much time you are going to allot, weekly how much, or daily how much. So end of the day, you calculate everything and say that okay, exactly this much, you are 100% packed. This 14,600 hours for the body, 14,600 for the mind, and 14,600 for the karma. Everything is well set. That is your planning sheet. We don't know whether you will achieve it or not. If you achieve 90%, it is like in an exam you are scoring 90%. But our experience is that a good commando who is following FISM will score 90%. Today, the prize money given to people with 100% attendance. Actually, it is the signal that you are systematic. The first thing is attendance, punctuality. These are the qualities shown to become a systematic. Like that, if you really follow FISM with all its different, almost we have identified 200 parameters. One by one, we will teach you. When you start practicing it, your efficiency goes up, you become a real totally different person, but more efficient. Wherever you go, you can never ever fail. That's why we are telling you, once you set this target sheet, once you start following it, 90% you can achieve for sure if you are systematic, especially the people with this 100% attendance and 100% punctuality. 100%, I am sure that is the first signal that no person in this list will fail in the life. That is the signal. So those who could not score 100% in this attendance and punctuality, try to correct it. It is a character deficiency. First of all, try to understand that if your attendance and your punctuality is less than 100%, it is showing a sign of laziness. But sometimes it happens. You are admitted in the hospital, you have a reason not to attend, but it's a rare case. But normally, if you are serious about what you are doing, make sure that even if you are in the hospital, you attend this one, right? So that is the commitment towards certain things. So such committed people can never fail. This is the basic principle of our FSM based career design. We are just clubbing the qualities of hare and tortoise to make you tortoise. That's why our course certification is called tortoise level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. So our process is to transform, club your dynamic activity and your systematic activity into a totally commando based operation. So welcome to the FSM commando world, and you started the journey from the last week onwards. You are getting into the commando slot. Today the first chapter, because in the commando journey started with the 5-year planning. So every month now we will feed you something new, so that within 5 years you will be the best in the world. That is my guarantee, and that is our aim, and that is what this program for. And this program will be the guiding route for all the other schools, colleges, because we are getting a lot of requests now from many universities, many colleges, many schools to have this system, but we need to have a trial run first. That's why we are trying on you. Actually, you are all like guinea pigs. We are trying on you, but you are showing very good interest, very good result, and this is going to be a research paper actually, or whatever you are doing it, we are compiling it so that when other universities or other schools are coming to see what is the difference happen to you, then only, because no one will blindly come and follow the system. We need to prove that this student started the journey from here. After 1 year, they have reached here. This is the proof. This is their output, everything. Then naturally others will follow, because we are basically developing a supplementary education system. Okay, so it is something on top of the conventional way of education system. We are creating a supplementary education system to mold you as the real professionals in the industry. That is why from the industry, people like me spending time, money, effort, everything to mold the youngsters. So we need your cooperation and your interest and your support, because the final beneficiary will be you only, because you are all going to enter the industry. But when the industry is getting a very professionally trained people like you, the industry will also be benefited. When the industry is benefited, naturally the countries where this industry is there, the country will be benefited. And one day the entire world will be benefited when the world is having real professionals like you, with positive mindset, without any hatred. Everyone think about one world, one religion, like that. We are trying to mold you as a good personality. So we have 5 more minutes left. You have any doubt about this one, you can ask. We will interact, and I don't want to put lot of homework on you. Only one homework this time, but you should understand what is the purpose of this one. This 5-year plan is not for me. This 5-year plan is the first step of your career design. If you fail in a proper design for this 5-year plan, because this 5-year plan will decide in which direction you are going to do. So that's why I don't want to put too much pressure. Let me see. So what you have to do is prepare this 5-year plan at least in the first 2 weeks. Send it so that we get enough time to review everything. We can correct it so that next month when we meet, we can go to the next level. Is it okay? Okay. Now, can someone talk about what you understood from today's class?
For the 5-year plan, we have to divide it into 3 sets.
Yeah.
That will be mind, body, and karma. The mind basically involves things like skills that we have to develop, like cooking, reading, writing, maybe learning a musical instrument, learning a new language, or things like that. Then the body involves things like exercising and also sleep. And karma involves things like school, studying, because that as students, also along with career design. So
Yeah.
that is what we discussed in today's session.
Yeah, good. See, basically, you should understand that the 8 hours we keep it for the mind. The goal is happiness. See, always you will get happiness when you do something where your talent and passion match actually. So, always, first thing is you need to identify where is your real talent and passion. Without understanding this talent and passion, if you start designing something, you will not get the real happiness. So don't look at another person and see or copy something. You think yourself, you have 2 weeks in front of you, because to make a chart you need only 1 hour or something, but to finalize that 1 hour you need to think about 2 weeks, which all things I need to include, because we have hundreds of items available. You can use ChatGPT also, or you can ask your parents also. You discuss with together, because you need to spend quality time with your parents now. So start something. Anyway, even if you fail, if your design is not proper, maybe after 6 months you will realize that okay, this design is not proper. Okay, at that time we can redesign. Only problem is this 5 year plan may become 5.5 years. That is the only, because you need to start again. So if you do proper design at the beginning itself, exactly in 5 years you will reach the right place. Otherwise, what happens is without identifying the real sports, because without understanding all the 25 sports and deciding, okay, this is the best sports, what happens is you will choose something, you will do, after 6 months you will realize that okay, it is boring, I don't have any interest. So first of all, try to understand which sport I need to focus, or which book I need to start reading, which type of books. Because when you can set targets, 1,000 hours I will spend for watching movies. See, this 1,000 hours, what you are going to decide for the movies, you can decide. That means you can watch 500 movies in the 1,000 hours. 500 movies, you can watch waste movies, or you can say that 500 movies, 100 movies, it can be science fiction, 100 movies, you can be infotainment, 100 movies, different. According to your talent and according to your interest, you can choose it. Okay.
Sir, after doing the assessment, we have to send it to someone, right?
Yeah. We have the career design coordinator, no? In 2 weeks, you need to submit it. We will analyze it, and there will be a special prize for the best design project also. Okay, best career design. The coordinator will look into it, and I will also go through it, and we will the best design will get a special prize.
Okay.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.